Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we've got some exciting news about the Xiaomi 15 Ultra and its global launch. Xiaomi has pretty much confirmed that this highly anticipated phone will be making its way to international markets, and that's huge for fans around the world. Though they didn't officially announce it, some certifications have slipped out that give us a clear picture of their plans. So, what exactly has Xiaomi confirmed? Well, the Xiaomi 15 Ultra was spotted in the EEC, Eurasian Economic Commission, database, which is typically a sign that a device is heading for global release. The model number 25010PN30G has shown up, and it's linked to this new Ultra device. Interestingly, this isn't the first time we've seen this number. Back in July, there were 3 model numbers circulating in the IMEI database, which are usually pretty reliable when it comes to new releases. Now, why is this certification important? It shows that Xiaomi is preparing to bring the Xiaomi 15 Ultra to several global markets. Companies only go through the hassle of getting these certifications if they plan to release their products officially outside their home market. So, it's safe to say that this device won't be limited to China. However, we don't have an exact launch date just yet, and specific technical details are still pretty scarce. But that hasn't stopped the rumor mill from spinning. There are already whispers about the Xiaomi 15 Ultra's camera, which seems to be one of the most talked about features. Early reports suggest that we could be seeing a 10x zoom, along with an upgraded front camera for better selfies. Some even think it might pack the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chipset, though none of this is set in stone yet. If this sounds familiar, that's because Xiaomi followed a similar playbook with the Xiaomi 14 series, hinting at features early, without fully confirming everything. What's even more interesting is that we have a rough idea of when the Xiaomi 15 series will launch. October 23rd seems to be the magic date for the global debut of the series, but when it comes to the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, we may have to wait until early 2025 for its grand entrance. That said, we can confidently say that the Xiaomi 15 Ultra will be available globally, thanks to that EEC certificate. While it's definitely hitting China first, we could also see it in European markets and maybe even Russia. Now, let's dive into some of the details that have surfaced about the phone's specs. One big rumor is that the Ultra model will feature a 200 megapixels telephoto camera, which sounds insane, right? If that holds true, it would mark a significant upgrade in smartphone photography. The device is also said to have a 2K AMOLED display with slight curves on all 4 sides. Plus, it's going to have ultrasonic fingerprint ID for that extra touch of high-tech security. But let's talk about performance. We're expecting the Xiaomi 15 Ultra to come with up to 24 GB of RAM, making it an absolute beast for multitasking and running high-demand apps. And under the hood, it'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, which is essentially a rebranded Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. That means lightning-fast speeds and improved efficiency, making it one of the most powerful smartphones on the market when it launches. Compared to last year's Xiaomi 14 Pro, there are some major camera improvements. The Xiaomi 15 Ultra might feature a 50-megapixel periscope telephoto lens using Sony's IMX8 sensor, which supports 5x optical zoom and optical image stabilization, OIS. This means you'll get much clearer and more stable shots, even from a distance. What's really cool is the AI integration. Xiaomi is using something called AI Super Division, which is designed to improve image quality when zooming in at ultra-high magnifications. So, even when you're zooming in from far away, the AI steps in to make sure the image stays sharp. The main camera is expected to pack a 50-megapixel OV50K sensor from HAO. This sensor uses ThiaCell technology, which enhances performance in low-light conditions. With pixel sizes of 1.2 microns and the ability to merge 4 pixels into one, the Xiaomi 15 Ultra is going to deliver fantastic shots, even in dim lighting. This sensor is also capable of recording video at 120 frames per second, which is perfect for capturing smooth, high-quality footage. There's more on the camera front too. The Xiaomi 15 Ultra could come with a 50-megapixel ultra-wide lens, equipped with a Leica Summilux lens. This new optical system will give you full-time, super accurate capture, regardless of the scene or lighting conditions. As for the display, it's expected to be a 2K micro curved OLED screen, with the Xiaomi 15 Pro rumored to have a slightly larger 6.74-inch screen. The design will also feature a metal frame with right-angled edges, giving it a sleek, modern look. And when it comes to battery life, the Xiaomi 15 Pro is expected to have a whopping 6,000 mAh battery, paired with 90W fast charging. That's a big jump from the 4,880 mAh battery in last year's 14 Pro, so you can expect much better longevity and quicker charging times. Another key feature that's gotten people talking is the new Snapdragon X Elite processor. This 8-core chip is built on Qualcomm's custom 3nm Oryon architecture, and it's designed for both performance and efficiency. 2 of the cores will run at a blazing 4.0 GHz for heavy tasks, while the other 6 will clock in at 2.8 GHz for more everyday activities. This should result in a balanced mix of power and battery efficiency. The display will have a 120Hz refresh rate, so everything from scrolling to gaming will look incredibly smooth. For comparison, the Xiaomi 15 will likely have a smaller screen and a 5,000 mAh battery, which is still impressive, but the Pro model will definitely be the star of the show when it comes to power and performance. So, that's everything we know so far about the Xiaomi 15 Ultra and the rest of the lineup. There's a lot to be excited about, from the cutting-edge camera tech to the new Snapdragon chip. Whether you're into photography, gaming, or just want a powerful device that can handle anything you throw at it, this phone looks like it's going to deliver on all fronts. The Xiaomi 15 is rumored to have a camera setup similar to the 15 Pro. The Pro model will likely feature 3 cameras on the back. The main camera is expected to be a 50 megapixels Omnivision OV50K sensor. There will also be a 50 megapixels periscope telephoto camera with 5x zoom, featuring a Sony IMX8 sensor. The third camera will be a 50 megapixels ultra-wide camera, making this a powerful camera setup overall. Qualcomm is preparing to launch its latest mobile processor, which was previously known as the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. It's now expected to be called the Snapdragon 8 Elite and will be officially announced at the Snapdragon Summit, happening from October 21st to 23. This new name is part of Qualcomm's efforts to align it with their Snapdragon X Elite, a processor made for Windows laptops, which was introduced in June this year. The Snapdragon 8 Elite will bring big improvements in performance, especially in AI tasks, thanks to its Neural Processing Unit (NPU). This NPU will allow the chip to handle large AI models more efficiently. Qualcomm is aiming to create a unified brand image by rebranding the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 as the Snapdragon 8 Elite. A leaked poster promoting the Xiaomi 15 hinted at this name change. The Snapdragon 8 Elite is expected to have a powerful setup with 6 CPU cores running at 3.53 GHz and 2 more powerful cores running at 4.32 GHz. Its graphics will be handled by the Adreno 830 GPU, which is set to run at 1.1 GHz. Reports suggest that the new chip could offer a 46% to 53% performance boost compared to its predecessor. The chip will also come with Qualcomm's Snapdragon X80 modem, which has some impressive features like satellite support, 10% lower power use for mmWave 5G, and 30% better location accuracy. It can also combine up to 6 5G carriers to deliver faster speeds. With AI becoming more important in smartphones, the Snapdragon 8 Elite is designed to bring major improvements in this area. Recent tests on the upcoming OnePlus 13, which will also use this chip, show very strong performance. It scored over 10,000 in multi-core tests. However, the name, Snapdragon 8 Elite, is still not officially confirmed. The Snapdragon 8 Elite is expected to be very powerful, offering significant upgrades in both CPU and GPU performance, as well as in AI capabilities. This will make devices more efficient and offer a better user experience. One thing to keep in mind is that this high performance will likely come with a higher price tag. Reports suggest that the Snapdragon 8 Elite will cost more for smartphone makers due to the expensive manufacturing process by TSMC. The chip is expected to be priced at around $190, compared to the $152 price tag of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. In addition to Qualcomm's chip, MediaTek will launch its Dimensity 9400 on October 9th, which could be priced at around $155. Both chips will likely drive up the price of smartphones that use them. For instance, phones powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite are estimated to cost about 500 yuan, around $70. more than those with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. The Xiaomi 15 and 15 Pro, launching on October 23, will likely be the first phones to feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Other phones expected to launch in China this month with the new chip include the Honor Magic 7 series, OnePlus 13, and iQOO 13. Next month, we can expect phones with the Snapdragon 8 Lite to launch in time for Singles Day on November 11 in China. These phones include the Realme GT7 Pro and Redmi K80 Pro. Before the end of the year, more devices with the Snapdragon 8 Elite will be released, such as the Red Magic 10 series, Nubia Z70 Ultra, and OnePlus Ace 5 Pro. Looking ahead to 2025, the first global phones with this chip might include the Samsung Galaxy S25, Oppo Find X8 Ultra, Xiaomi 15 Ultra, and Vivo X200 Ultra. If you're okay with spending a bit more money, it might be worth waiting for these new phones. The Snapdragon 8 Elite will offer great performance, especially for gaming, video editing, and multitasking. Many of these new phones will also have silicon-carbon batteries, which last longer while keeping the phone slim. Additionally, this will be the first time Qualcomm's new Oryon cores will be used in phones. However, there are some downsides. These phones will likely be more expensive due to higher manufacturing costs. They might also be released in China first, with global availability coming later. If you're on a budget or don't want to wait, there are plenty of great phones with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 that are available now at a lower price. What do you think about this? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time, goodbye.